Warning, if you don't want to be spoiled on what happened in today's episode, do not watch this video. If you don't care, well, feel free and enjoy. So let's get started. Yo, what is up, Crockxen clan members, poker fans, and others who have stumbled upon this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen, and I'm currently injured. Not really. I closed the freaking trunk on my finger, and it hurts, and my skin's peeling. So I've covered it. Anyways, that's not the point of today's video. We're gonna talk about Goodra because today's the episode that happened. I already gave you guys your warning, but Goodra is officially gone. He's gone. It never coming back. I mean, I don't know. Well, but we're gonna do a discussion here. I want you guys to, either during the video or afterwards, to write in the comments on your thoughts and maybe your predictions, maybe your hopes and all that stuff on what this could possibly lead to. Now, I just watched the episode raw because I am not waiting no fucking subs because I just really want to get this video out there and give my 2 cents. So first off, I really hate how they tried to make it emotional. I really do. Goodra started off as a Sliggoo. Not a Sliggoo, a Goomy. Ash got it as a Goomy 15 episodes ago. I want to reinstate that. 15 episodes ago. Okay, that is not enough time for anybody to get invested in a character. Okay, especially when he's not shown off. Goomy himself stayed a Goomy for like 3 episodes, right? And then he stayed a Sliggoo only for like 5 or 6 more episodes. So the shit evolved way too fast for you to even, to get emotionally invested in each stage. There was no way you could do that. Goomy, like I said, 3 episodes. That's all he got. So we didn't get to see it, I guess you should say 4, but we're not counting the Serena episode because, Goomy never showed up. So, technically speaking, 4 episodes, but I'm going to say 3 because we only saw it in 3 episodes. So we have Goomy, right? We have Goomy. He's a scaredy cat. Apparently some shit went down where he lived. And then it evolves because they have to deal with the shit with fucking what the fuck was the Pokemon? I can't remember what they were fighting. I feel really bad right now because I don't remember what they were fighting. But the point is, Grumpig. That's what it was. They were fighting Grumpigs. It fucking evolved, and then we had Sliggoo. And then it's just first the evolutions were too fast. It was way too sped up, which brings me to the point of Game Freak doesn't do the Pokemon anime. What was the point of this? What was the point of any of this? Okay, anytime Ash has ever let a Pokemon go before, there's always been a huge gap between episodes. Ash and Butterfree, there was at least 40 episodes. No, not 40, that's way too much. 30 episodes, roughly, of adventuring. And Caterpie was a Pokemon that we got to grow with. Sure, it fucking evolved, instantaneously. But it still hung around with us. It battled through, it itself didn't completely battle all the way through. But it showed up a lot, okay? So it was a prominent Pokemon that was on Ash's team. The next one was Pidgeotto. After it evolved into a Pidgeot at the end of the first season. So we had time to grow to these Pokemon. Primate was probably... No, I skipped Primate. But Primate was still a couple episodes. But even then, they didn't even make that one emotional. It was just, you just gotta go train. And then that's it. That's all they did. So what I'm trying to say is here, what was the point of any of this? Why did you even try to make this emotional? 15 episodes! What? There's no reason to get emotionally invested about this. I'm sorry. I'm legitimately sorry. And I apologize if you really got invested into this Pokemon emotionally to where this was a sad moment. I don't care. I think this was a complete waste of our time for them to do this. They literally punched and slapped us across the face. Ash finally gets a fucking pseudo legendary Pokemon. Are we really gonna expect that shit to stick around? No! Honestly, I'm actually offended as a fan of this series that they even try to pull this shit. I'm sorry this is sounding like a rant, but I'm being general. I can't even talk because of how I'm actually being honest with you guys right here. I honestly hate the fact that they tried to pull this shit. If this wasn't a reoccurring thing where they really just try to nerf Ash before the league, then this would really surprise me. But it doesn't. When have they ever given Ash a chance? Gen 4 was probably the one time people expected Ash to win. What did they do? They gave it a fucking Torterra that couldn't save its own ass. Weasel was a piece of shit, okay? Pikachu couldn't even do anything. Really, it's only the only Pokemon on his entire team that was remotely good was Infernape and Staraptor. That's it. Gliscor, I can give you a pass. But that league match, at the last league match, the one against Tobias, who did they give him as Pokemon? Torkoal, the worst Pokemon Ash has ever had in his entire career. Gible, a Pokemon who couldn't even use his own moves correctly. Fucking Sceptile, I'll give you that though, because Sceptile's he's just G as fuck. Heracross, they literally just took him there as death fodder, the first Pokemon to just get taken out. Pikachu and fucking Swallow, which they completely shitted on Swallow. Swallow was the main Pokemon in the Hoenn League that did shit. If you go back to the Hoenn League, Swallow put in more work than any other Pokemon on Ash's team. And they literally just had to get destroyed by fucking Latios. Not only that, they gave him an opponent that had 2 fucking legendaries. Every single season, they give Ash something that makes it obvious he's not going to win. And this was just another step. They were not going to have Ash keep Goodra. That was never going to be a thing. Which is why it frustrates me that they even tried to pull this shit. I would have been more surprised if they had kept the shit. I mean, like, seriously, if they had not done this where they were like, oh, we're just going to give Goodra away, and Ash was going to keep, I would have been in more shock from that than this shit. None of this should surprise anybody. If you are surprised, I don't know what to say, but this should not have surprised anybody that we're going to pull this shit. Because, like I said, it was a complete waste of our time. For them to even, I don't know, I really just want to I really wish I could just go over to their headquarters and smack them right in their fucking face. This was an insult to our intelligence. From the get-go, from the moment he had the fact that they had him evolve it, that was the biggest insult to us all. Gible never evolved. So we all randomly knew he was going to stay. And he was the last pseudo-legendary Ash caught. He was the first one, and then Gumi was the second potential pseudo-legendary. But we already knew Gible was going to stay because that shit wasn't going to get any better. Plus, it was at the end of the fucking saga. So there was no way for them to just be like, oh, yeah, we just caught this bit. Let's just get rid of it, like, instantly. Because it wouldn't have worked. They put Gumi. I was like, okay, well, I mean, maybe. No. They literally made it. They left no surprises. That shit was going to evolve all the way. We knew this from the very beginning, that he was going to have a Goodra. Which automatically points to the fact that he's not keeping this shit. I mean, I apologize that I'm so angry. I feel betrayed in the sense that, not because they let it go, but because they wasted our time by trying to make us. We shouldn't have fought. Well, nobody fell for this. They had already, by the time Gumi evolved the first time, people were already leaking the shit that Goodra was leaving. Like, there was no surprise coming, right? So, I don't know. I hate the fact that they even try to pull this shit. I keep saying that, I know, but I'm really upset that they even tried And once again, the worst part about this thing is they tried to make it emotional at the end of this episode. Who the fuck got invested? Everybody knew it was gonna leave. There was no emotional attachment. If I'm being, and I really want to apologize if you did get invested in Goodra. I'm sorry that I might make you feel bad. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's their fault for even trying to get us invested in this shit. I love Goodra as a Pokemon. I love Goodra. That shit was one of the coolest Pokemon that came out when X and Y first showed up. It was. Gumi was great. He had a fucking meme. Lord Gumi is still a thing. Sliggoo is loved by everybody. I don't know a single person out there who thinks Sliggoo is not cool or cute in some instances, because some people do think it looks cute. I think it just looks pretty cool. My point is, this line was loved by everybody. I highly doubt there's somebody in this fan base who hated Goodra's evolutionary line. I just don't think it was possible. Which made it even worse for us fans, because Ash had a fucking Goodra! For the first time in his career, he had a fucking pseudo-legendary Pokemon, and one that was loved by the entire fan base. Sure, he has Greninja. It's still a Frogadier, but we know it's gonna be a Greninja. Because if they don't do that shit, like, I'm being legit serious, they are literally trying to hate on everybody in the fan base. I hate Greninja. I hate the entire Froakie line. And I'm going to be offended if that shit doesn't get to a Greninja. That's how bad it is. So what I'm saying is, this was a bitch slap to us. You guys suck. I hate all of you making this anime for even pulling this shit. And I'm just going to leave. I'm still going to watch it because it's fucking Pokemon and I'm doing episode reviews about it. But it doesn't mean I'm going to enjoy a lot of it because you already pulled. You literally did this to us. Right in our faces. Everybody knew this was coming. This was leaked months ago. Nobody was surprised. I honestly don't believe anybody should have been invested in Gumi in the first place. And I'm just tired of the Pokemon anime making itself horrible. Like, the Pokemon anime has a chance to be the best it could ever be. And they fuck it up every time. I've honestly said this before. Hoenn is my favorite region, and it still is. After this shit, X and Y, there's no way in hell it's gonna topple Hoenn. It's just not. It's never going to. Because, even if Goodra comes back, which I highly doubt, it's not coming back. I honestly believe it is never coming back. Even if it comes back, I'm still not gonna care. That's how bad it is. They literally made a Pokemon, a badass Pokemon that everybody loved, one that nobody should have invested in. Because everybody and their grandma knew that shit was gonna be released. And I don't know. Like, X and Y right now has no saving grace. It just doesn't. Ash, like, fan favorites. Goodra, Greninja, Talonflame, Hawlucha. Fan favorites. Nobody cares. Like, Talonflame, I honestly hope he's a saving grace. I really hope they don't fuck it up. Greninja, I don't really care about the Pokemon, but they better not fuck him up either. Hawlucha at this point is fucking ass. Goodra's gone. Now I expect fucking Honedge to show up, him getting a fucking Aegislash. And then they're gonna make it the worst piece of shit in the world. Because that's what they do. That's just what they do. They fuck up everything. But anyways, I'm done. I'm just done. Yeah, X and Y is officially ruined. To me, there's really no way they can make this up at all. They can give them whatever. It's not going to make this up. In my eyes, the fact that they tried this shit, the fact that they slapped the dust in our faces by judging our intelligence, making us believe that this was going to be a real thing, and then trying to make it emotional at the very end. You guys fucked up. That's all I have to say. You guys fucked up, and I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with this video. I'm done for today. X and Y this weekend. Sugu comes through. I'm not gonna care. I honestly, when that Guma evolves, I'm not even gonna give a shit. That's it. I'm done. That's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. Leave your thoughts, comments in the comment section down below. Thoughts, all that jazz, whatever you want to say. Call me a douchebag, just call me whatever. I'm just saying what's on my mind. Okay, these are not facts. I just feel that that's the way it is. That's just me. You can feel different. Up to you. But anyways, peace out.